Alright, welcome everyone to 6OC 4 or 6OC 2024 rather. This is gonna be the United States against Italy. We're gonna play a warm-up real quick as OBS figures out who's playing and actually shows me their client. Zero has joined on the top left slot, which is refusing to show up for some reason. Same for the bottom right score or slot. This usually happens when another slot, like another slot on OBS, captures the wrong client, but that's not what's happening here, so I have no idea what to do. Yeah. Did it send a ping? Yes, okay. I am gonna try to be as high energy as possible, however I did lost the match, so I'm not as high energy. Yeah. Okay, Zero is finally showing up. OBS just takes its time. Sometimes. We are gonna play Sextra Air 9 Banger. Map by Akali. This is gonna be... Sorry, Homura, I became a DJ. So we have Madoka DJing. Nice. I believe that is the warm-up from... or the background, rather. From what little we can see of it. On the bottom right. And yeah. Oh, whoops. I just realized they had the wrong title, but it doesn't matter because I cannot change it. It is gonna be Italy as red team, as opposed to the US as red team, which is what I thought it will be initially. I believe I'm gonna be the only commentator for this match. However, someone might join later on. I have no idea. Apparently, Italy is missing Spasa 17 by Daddy, so that's unfortunate. We still have Thorenthy coming in for the US, Zoliman, who I believe is currently traveling, so he is not home and might be mildly nerfed because of that. And yeah. This group is mostly already decided, I believe. So this is more than anything a forfeit match. The only thing that can happen is that if Italy sweeps, it's gonna be... I have no idea what will happen if Italy sweeps. I think... I have no idea. I think Poland will win if Italy sweeps. No, Poland and the US would have the same exact score, and I believe in that case it is decided by direct result. In which case the US still qualifies, so yeah, absolutely nothing can change in this group in terms of placements because of this. Okay, if Italy sweeps, I think... Yeah, if Italy sweeps, they... Nope. Or... Yes, if Italy sweeps, they will win again. They will be fourth in their group as opposed to being last, I think. Otherwise though, nothing else can change. Is OBS still refusing to capture the bottom right score slot? Yes. I am very confused and mildly concerned that it will not capture it until after... it will not capture it like at all. That slot is dead right now, so I can restart it while they play, I guess, and hope for that to work. And we have a less than minute long warm-up from Italy. I just have to hope the US are not old map enjoyers. Okay, finally it is capturing it. This is definitely a map. One could even say this is a map of all time. It's currently kinda going off. Not anymore, but he was hitting some of those snap old patterns really well. And that is gonna be the end of the map. That was some very intense 50-second map. For the US, we have a nice song. Well, I love Psyche. I'm not usually an electronic music enjoyer either, but Psyche is an exception. I absolutely love Psyche music.
How's it going?
Yo, hi.
How's the score looking?
The score
The
is not
warm-ups
looking
looks-
because they're currently in warm-ups.
Okay, cool. Shiro just wanted to know, so I was popping in to say hi and check.
Alright, hi.
I will... hey, I will go and report my findings back to him.
Alright.
But I will be back later.
Yep,
See ya.
see ya. And that was Mockingjay. I believe he might be joining us as soon as Peru versus Norway is over. Not certain, so do not take my word for it. I am not Mockingjay. I don't know if he has something to do after this, or if he just doesn't want to commentate anymore, because he's been commentating for like 4 hours. So yes, do not take my word for it. There is a possibility that he might join us. Just take that. My mic seems to not be working on Discord, so let me check if it's working on OBS. It is working on OBS. Alright, let me just go over here and change my input device to my actual mic. There we go. Okay, it seems to be working now. Unless it isn't. Let me turn this down then. That should work. Yep. Alright. If it's still not working, then I just give up. I haven't talked about the map at all, but it does look fun. There are some snappy patterns that I don't like, because I just do not enjoy that kind of pattern at this BPM. That looked like a lot of fun though, those wiggles. And that is a nice format from the US. It's also a good song. Okay, no, my Discord is refusing to accept my microphone. I guess. Okay, that should work better. Yes, bam. Okay, if it's not working, then I just, yeah. Maybe it is working and my Discord is just bugging. I don't know. I know it's working on OBS, so as long as there's that, I guess. And now we go into the actual match, the interesting part of this stream. The warm-ups were fun because they were good songs, but that's kinda it. Especially this one, the other one was not much of a song. And there we go. Colon wins the roll, which I do believe means he gets the second protect. And the second ban. He does pick first, though. Unless Curious Build rolls more than 97, but he did not. And there you go. I don't know why the US suddenly has a point. They should not. Okay, the protect from Italy is gonna be number 5, being protected by Italy. That looks better, mildly. And HD2 from the US. HR1T from Italy? Yes. Oh wait, no, HR1 ban from Italy. That makes sense. Much more sense than picking it anyway. Let's see what the US and the United States is gonna ban Hard Rock 2. So no Hard Rock this batch aside from free mods. Avete la ciola minuscola. What does that mean? I can sort of pronounce Italian, or at least I studied it like a long time ago. That's unfortunate. Cosby, are you Spasa? Like this Spasa, Spasa my daddy guy? Because I do remember someone mentioning that earlier. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna see Nomad 5 immediately. This is gonna be a blue pick, Nomad 5. I keep forgetting I have to do this manually because of the ban face system and laser just being a bad thing. And there we go into reading. Probably harder out of the two reading maps in the pool. I don't know what I would expect if I was against the US as Italy, because they're probably just picking maps they find fun. Or I don't know, honestly. The US has too strong of a roster on. I'm not gonna say they have too strong of a roster, but I'm gonna say they have an incredibly well-rounded roster. I think their weakest mod is like Hard Rock, and they have Inia, who's like one of the better Hard Rock players in this rank range. True, I trust in the Italy sweep. I believe y'all will get 4th in your group if you sweep. I'm not sure though. MP, good luck, have fun. Real as fuck from our very real referee from Italy, Helena, who's gonna be playing this Nomad 5 along with Gentleman Kirisviel and Pavolo. I do believe Helena and Kirisviel were Italy's reading carries. On the other side, we have Colin, Sorenthio, Sutori, and Mr. Throne. A different roster from what they played against. Yeah, that happens. Some years are just unlucky like that. We were just in a really bad group. The most important match was like at the very opposite time zone as us, and we underperformed like hell because we had to play at 9 AM. This song is so good. Paolo is gonna be the first one to miss, and he is continuing to miss. Everyone on the US still holding on to NFC, and as I was saying, they are playing with a different roster than they did again in their previous match against Poland. In that match, Mr. Throne was replaced by Catmaid, and I believe someone else was playing instead of Sorenthia as well. Actually, Mr. Throne might have actually been playing this map. It might have been it might have just been Sorenthia and Catmaid who were swapped out for each other. I do believe Colin and Osatori though do remain from that roster against Poland. Pavolo has now missed, Kirisviel is also gonna miss the 2 FCs remaining for Italy on Helena and Yeroman. Meanwhile, we have also 2 FCs on the side of the United States, albeit with much better accuracy from Mr. Throne and Osatori, and as the end of the match approaches us, Helena is gonna miss, and that is gonna, I believe, seal the deal, unless Old Sorenthi, Osatori, and Mr. Throne were to break right now, and even then I don't think there'll be enough time for Gentleman to take this back for Italy. Gentleman gonna close out a really nice FC though for his team, doing his best. Unfortunately though, it's not gonna be enough for Italy to win this pick. It could have definitely been closer. Even, I think if Helena didn't miss, it would have been like unironically winnable. Or very close to being winnable. And we're gonna go into Hidden 2. Let me just update that on the laser overlay real quick, because otherwise, yeah. There you go. I like melee music. Paolo apparently getting forced to play Hidden 2 as well, which is unfortunate. I do believe Spasa played all of the winning picks for Italy in their previous matches. So yeah, it makes sense that one of their players is kinda getting forced. I will read everything you'll say in Italian, and if I get in trouble, it's your fault. Because I want to practice by pronunciation, even though I do not speak the language at all. Sembra un monaco al Parkinson, tutto in regola. Hai fatto un mese almeno. Damn. Follow non scrivere nulla. Inia is not playing. Inia is now playing. We do see Inia who... Wait, did Inia play the last time? I think Inia did play instead of Serenity. So the only change is that Mr. Throne is now playing instead of Cat Maid on this Hidden 2. I mean, I studied in Italian like 6 years ago, so I remember how to pronounce a little bit, and also my native language is Spanish, which is like pretty similar. I just don't remember everything, so I just mispronounce some things, and I just do not understand anything. Yeah, I am Colombian. Pavolo being the first one to miss is gonna give the advantage over to the United States. Mr. Throne did break early on though as well, and that is gonna equalize the number of FCs. The accuracy though is very heavily on the side of the United States, and with Mr. Throne currently still holding a really nice supporting combo and Pavolo struggling to get any combo on this map, the advantage is very heavily on the side of the United States, especially after that break from Zero. One thing I have to say is that I downloaded this map without hit sounds, and I got like less than 90% attack in all of my matches because of that. I have seen it twice with like 88% attack. Damn. Maybe he should play more low AR so he can get good attack more consistently. Real. The three-way FC coming in from the United States, and there's a near FC from Gentleman and an FC from Kirisviel. It's kind of a dominating score from the United States. Mr. Throne is struggling quite a lot behind his teammates. Yeah, Kirisviel is honestly going kinda god mode. Okay, I will never mention his name again. Gentleman actually closing out a very close FC. Close to an FC, and Kirisviel as well. Inia and Colon and Osutori all FCing, 99% FC from Inia. And Pavolo unfortunately being forced to play this map. Querido mio padre, Federica aquí. Gracias is just Spanish. I don't remember if this was in last 6 OC or if it was a different higher rank tournament, but I do remember at some point I just got so frustrated commentating a lot, I just commentated in Spanish. I tried to do that in Italian this time, but I did ICBA because I do not actually speak Italian. That's a pretty big gap, though it was still winnable, like halfway into the map. Like, yes, the gap was big, but that's just because if one player in your team can't play it and one of your players miss, then yeah, it's kinda doomed. But if all 3 players on Italy had held FC, it would have been doable, I think. And we're gonna go into free mode 2. Which might actually be a little more comfortable for Italy. Also our 3rd low AR pick in a row. Yep, Italy versus USA, commentated in Spanish. You love to see it. Bueno, Italia pica el Fremont 2. Vamos a ir. No, Italia. Los Estados Unidos van a piquear Fremont 2. Vamos a estar jugando el Fremont 2, que es el mapa de Antimos. Va a estar en. Tienen que tener un Hard Rock y un Hidden en cada equipo. Y después alguien más tiene que tener un mod. Actually starting to commentate in Spanish. It's weird because like Spanish is my native language and they speak more Spanish than anything. But the issue is that I cannot commentate in Spanish because I just do it. I'm much more used to commentating in English. So like my brain keeps telling me to switch over to English whenever I try to commentate in Spanish. Even when I commentate like Spanish matches, like in like Latin American tournaments and stuff, I tend to go into English for a little bit when I'm solo commentating, and then I remember, oh yeah, I have to commentate in Spanish because this is like a Spanish tournament. We are going into the Freebot 2 though. And while we wait, let me just check real quick what the score is on the other match that's going on right now. We do have Peru winning 4-1 against Norway. And the protect from Peru has yet to be picked. And right, I forgot to switch over. I mean, usually you don't see these many Loyar maps, it's just they're picking all of the Loyar in a row. So ask your team about it. Because there's only like 3 Loyar maps in the pool. But, well, if you pick them all in a row and none of them is banned, then yeah, that happens. My prediction for this year's finals are... I have no idea who'll get first this year. Because last year I was pretty certain Peru would actually win the tournament. And I think it would have been right if not for the drama that happened. With like their core players getting like... forced out of the tournament because of the incident, let's just say. So yeah. Also we have Rizish going easy on the side of the United States. And Sorrenthy going Hidden, Inia going Hard Rock, and Osutori going No Mod. For Italy we have Gentleman going No Mod, Kirisbiel going Hidden, Lighter Breaker on the Hard Rock, and Heliana who just missed as the second Hidden for their team. That is gonna put them at 2 FCs as Kirisbiel breaks just now, and Gentleman is gonna break as well. Slider Breaker, the only FC remaining with 89% act compared to the 98% from Inia, who as I said is one of the better Hard Rock players in this tournament as a whole. Heliana is gonna miss yet again, who is actually playing Hard Rock. Looking at the very small mod icons on my main monitor actually fucked me over a little bit though. And yeah, the US is still holding onto a 4-way FC compared to 1 FC from Italy. Slider Breaker doing his best to carry his team into a victory on this map. We'll see if that is enough though, as everyone on the United States seems to be very comfortable on this map, regardless of the mod they're playing, be it Osutori on the no mod, Research on the easy, Inya on the hard rock, or Sorenthi on the hidden. All players refusing to break on this lower section, and we're gonna go into the last key, I believe, of the song. Sorenthi finally gonna miss the first break from the United States. Gentleman trades it though for Italy. And Kiddisville is also gonna miss, Helena also misses, and now Slider Breaker is once again the only combo left on the Italian side. The only FC remaining though for them, so that's good that they didn't break. Inya, Resesh and Osutori though are all FCing on the other side. And the accuracy from Inya is much superior to that of Slider Breaker. 98% from Inya is insane, actually. I have not mentioned that score enough. Nekenda won too. Osutori is gonna break finally. Research also breaks, and that is gonna leave only one FC remaining for the United States. Slider Breaker finally breaks at the very end of the map. Unfortunately, the nerves got to him. Inya closes out the 98% FC for the United States, and that is gonna be a point for the United States. That's an insane score from Inya. Let me just check what the UR was, and it's less than 100. I think the second number is a 7. That's all I can say, though. Sorry for that. I was getting pinged in a different server. I am now back though, and it seems that we're about to play this number 2, picked by Italy. Sorry for that. And there we go. Number 2 is ready to be played. I think, at least. Alright, the map is starting. And welcome everyone for 6 of Siosu. I think the match between Peru and Norway just ended. So yeah. And we're gonna go into this Nomo 2. I might talk a little less as I'm currently doing something else, but we do see Sorrenthy, I believe, dropping a couple of slide irons maybe. The accuracy though keeps the score on the side of the United States. Everyone is still holding on to their FCs, so as long as one player on the United States breaks, the score is gonna go over to Italy. As long as everyone holds on to their FCs. Helliana struggling massively with the accuracy, 86%, 87%, 97% from Gentleman, who I'm told is actually not an ACK player. Pretty much the opposite of an ACK player, a combo or gamer. Meanwhile, everyone else in Italy is struggling to get even 93% on most maps. Pavolo, the second highest ACK, 93.7%. And as long as everyone holds, the score is gonna stay on the side of the United States. This part is a little bit easier than the rest of the map, so no one should be breaking here, although I've seen a lot of breaks on that section, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone broke. We're going back into the streams though, and everyone is still holding. 4-way FC coming in from both teams, 8-way FC. Octupole, I believe, would be the word to describe the current situation. And Inia breaks at the end, but so does Gentleman, and that's gonna seal it. That is gonna be a point for the United States of America. Unfortunate, honestly, result for Italy. Their best accuracy just breaking at the very end, giving the opportunity over to the United States to just win. Despite that break from Inia, and also the unfortunate accuracies from Pavolo, Slider Breaker, and Helliana. Helliana with a B rank FC. Meanwhile, Gentleman with the 96% S rank, apparently the worst, yeah. That is gonna be it for this number 2. And now we're going into our second ban phase, so laser is finally gonna work after this. And I don't have to keep manually selecting each pick. The next ban should go to the United States. Six FCs, 2 near FCs from Gentleman and Inia on this lobby. And we have a Nomad 1 ban coming in from the United States. Not exactly unexpected, honestly. And now we're going to know into Italy's ban. And Italy is gonna ban DT2. Mr. Throne is here to play Nomochi. Ah, yes. And there is now the United States peak. And they're gonna go for Nomad 4. Let me see if laser actually works, because if it should. At least, if this were to be the last map, this is Avanger. So not complaining at all. Kinda curious to see the United States picking this after banning it in the previous map. Good luck, have fans coming in the match chat. MP start from Renew, and we can start the map. Very first moment of the map going in the United States favor off of the accuracy, especially that 99% from Inia. Zero is gonna be the first one to break on the whole lobby, and the accuracy on Italy is not looking good. Slider break at 85%, Pavolo at 90%, also breaking. Gentleman with 96%, the highest accuracy consistently on Italy, even though people are telling me that his Aki is not his main skill set, basically. Currently, Inia, Osutori, and Research all currently holding into their FCs with really good accuracies as well. Research the lowest at 94%, not quite as good as the rest of his team. Inia is finally gonna miss, and it is now Sorrenti and Osutori and Research all holding into their FCs with 98% for Sorrenti and Osutori and 95% for Research. Gentleman with the 93% FC, currently doing the best he can for his team. Zero actually recovering as well, and 91%. Very nice supporting combo. We'll see if that is enough though for him to make a dent in the US's massive lead even this early into the map. Zero is gonna break, no longer any supporting combos on Italy. It's just Gentleman once again. Well, Research, Sorrenti, Inia, and Osutori are all getting amazing scores for their country. Inia breaking, but otherwise everyone holding into their FCs. Pablo is also gonna break. Not the biggest combo on Italy. And later breaker lost, apparently. Osutori is gonna break, so it is only 2 FCs remaining on the United States, and that supporting combo from Inia. Later breaker though, matching the combo, not quite the accuracy. Gentleman doing the best he can for his team. I don't know if it's gonna be enough though for Italy, unless Recession Sorrenti break. They need to hope for a miracle. Pablo and Zero doing everything they can, building supporting combos of their own. And we'll see if that manages to bring the score over to the Italian side. Gentleman with EFC doing his best. Research and Sorrenti though absolutely relentless in their comboing, just refusing to break, and that 98% accuracy from Inia helping them a lot as well. I think it might already be over. 1 million team score difference is a little bit too much for Italy to overcome, especially with that break from Gentleman. And that is gonna be a win for the United States on this number 4 I mean. And on this match as a whole, the United States getting second in their group to qualify, and Italy unfortunately being the last, the bottom of their group. Seed 40 definitely makes sense. They did their best. They played really well in all of their matches. Unfortunately, though, just not enough. That is gonna be it for for this match between Italy and the United States. The United States winning 5-0 against Italy. Very, very good performance from them. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see ya at 23 UTC with a match between we'll see ya at 23 UTC with the match between Argentina and Mexico. I don't think I'll be commentating that one, but you'll be able to hear, I believe, Shiroi and Wooden Pickaxe will be commentating that match. That is the last match of the group stages, and also the last important match of the group stages, as that actually decides who qualifies for the bracket stage between Argentina and Mexico. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you there.